Welcome back. Now, what to do with your home loan can be scary and it can be a little overwhelming.
Now, you may have heard of reverse mortgages, but you don't know what it'll do for you. Well, Glen Smart and Robin Loomis are here to help, and it's so good to have you guys here.
Thank you very much for having us.
So give us a little overview of what a reverse mortgage is for those that don't know.
Sure, be happy to. Reverse mortgages are for seniors age 62 and older, although actually we have a little caveat now where seniors that are married to someone younger, now we can do that loan. So if they're interested, please let us know, because that does now work. And it's for a senior to be able to take the equity out of their home to live on a monthly basis, or to get a lump sum, or to pay off their current mortgage or other debts without having to worry about making a mortgage payment back against it as long as they live in the home.
So is that maybe why someone does take a reverse mortgage, because they do need supplemental income?
It's a big part of why. It's absolutely. A lot of our seniors live on a very small fixed income, generally the Social Security, maybe a little bit above that, and they just can't make it. It's just gotten too tough, or a lot of people have lost a lot of the money in the stock market. And I hear that time and time again. I had X amount of dollars and now I have this. I can't live on it. Okay, well, let's show you how to turn the equity in your home into something you can use to live on.
Well, and it's for many things. I mean, I've heard of people taking money to renovate their home and, you know, to put it towards good projects like that. Now, Glenn, who should not get a reverse mortgage?
Well, the program's not right for everybody. And what we like to say is that the reverse mortgage should be part of a long-term plan. So if you are looking to take the reverse mortgage and then sell the house in the first 6 or 12 months, it's probably not the best program. But for those that are going to hold the loan a longer period of time, it's fantastic. And Alex, I can tell you the number one reason people take a reverse mortgage, I mean, you see all the commercials, but the number one reason they take it is to pay off their existing mortgage and eliminate that mortgage payment.
Well, that makes sense, though. And we were talking about one, like you said, of the caveats that came, who can now kind of get in on this. Are there any other recent changes? Like you said, we hear reverse mortgage, but is there anything we should know up to date?
There are some special things coming. We've had a number of enhancements to strengthen the program. Robin talked about being able to include non-borrowing spouses who aren't yet 62. But there's another change coming up in March of this year. And at that point, lenders are going to have to start to do what's called a financial assessment. And we're hearing all sorts of horror stories about it. It's really not a bad thing. What financial assessment does is it makes sure that we can prove that that senior has the ability to pay the taxes and the insurance going forward. And it's meant to protect somebody so we don't get them in a situation where they can't do that. But what it means for most people is that they're going to have to provide documentation, whereas they've never had to do that. So if somebody's looking to get in before having to provide income and in debt documentation, they should probably do that before March. Otherwise, they'll still qualify afterward. There's just more work that we have to do.
Gotcha. And what are some other guidelines for people to follow when they take a reverse mortgage?
Sure. The reverse mortgage has to be on the primary residence of that senior. Okay, that's number one. And the older you are, the more money you get. So we'll visit with them about how much they can have and how they want it. And as Robin mentioned, sometimes it's a guaranteed income for life and sometimes it's a line of credit. And we'll talk about their need and how they want to do that.
So if someone is sitting at home right now and they're thinking, okay, check, that's me, check, this is me, what's the first step they take to start this process?
Actually, they're just going to want to give us a call.
Okay.
So it's very normal for our seniors to take a very long time. Up to a year is normal. To do the research, to chat with people, to get comfortable with the idea. We never want someone to feel rushed. We really want this, like Glen was saying. It doesn't fit for everyone, so we want it to be something that fits for them. But the first step, give us a call. We'll walk you through it. We'll mail you some information that's particular for their needs. It's not a cookie cutter product. So it's one that we take in their age, the value of the home, how much they owe, and then we show them what this product can do for them. Use this as a financial tool to be able to help live more comfortably. So first step would be chatting with us.
Well, and I think that really speaks to Nova Home Loans as a whole, I think, is, you know, you have that personal attention. So what do you, tell me a little bit more about Nova Home Loans that, you know, what people would want to know about.
Well, Nova's headquartered here in Tucson. The company has been around for 35 years. We're licensed in 15 states. And we actually headquartered the company here. We also headquartered the reverse mortgage division here. And we have a team of folks, all they do are deal with seniors in reverse mortgages locally. But we have several hundred loan officers, and we can help folks with traditional financing and reverse mortgages locally.
And I know sometimes we hear, like you were saying, you may hear it on a commercial or it becomes like a buzzword and people hear it, but they don't ever kind of take that time to find the information or make that call. So if you make the call and you start to get the information, there's no, you know, I'm not locked into anything.
Oh gosh,
they can just basically come and get info, which is, education is basic.
We are both huge on education. We're both certified instructors for this. We teach throughout the state on this course. We teach to the real estate agents, financial planners, CPAs. So our biggest thing, get educated and then make your own decision. Find out if this is truly right for you or your grandparents or your parents. Do you know someone that's struggling every month and this could help them? You know, so many people have fears that aren't right. They just heard some myths, and that's okay. We'll walk through it. I'll put it all in writing and show you it's not. And then they can feel more comfortable and see if this is their right decision.
Which I think is great that they have someone they can turn to. So thank you both so much for coming here and breaking. You broke it down very easy for all of us to understand, and it's great.
Thank you guys.
Like we were saying, to learn more information about reverse mortgage solutions and about Nova Home Loans, you can call 790-5900 or log on to smartloanaz.com.